So there's a story about in the Odyssey where Ulysses is traveling around trying to get home. And there's one story where he runs into Aeolus, who is the king of the winds. Aeolus has been given control of the four winds by the gods. And Aeolus wants to help Ulysses, so he ties up all the winds in this bag and gives it to Ulysses and says, just hang on to this. The winds won't blow you off course because you'll be controlling them. And you can just let out a little bit of wind every now and then, just a little bit of west wind to blow you towards Ithaca so you can find your way home. And so this is going great, and Ulysses is on his way home. And he's actually in sight of Ithaca, his homeland. And he is just relieved. And he actually, after being wide awake and probably being exhausted and stressed out for a long time, he just falls asleep on the deck of his ship, clutching this bag of wind. And now some of the crew members, they look and they go, what great treasure does he have inside that bag? He's been guarding it like close to him. Let's find out what's inside. Maybe he's got something valuable that he's keeping from the rest of us. So one of the crew members sneaks over to where Ulysses is sleeping, grabs the bag, opens it up, and of course, all the winds escape, and it's just chaos, and the winds blow the ship north and then south, and it just goes all over the place, and they end up way off course. They get shipwrecked. A lot of the crew members get killed, and it ends up taking 20 years for Ulysses to make it home after that. And I thought about this story, and I just thought it's kind of an allegory. Basically, Ulysses, when he's holding this bag where the winds are tied up, he's controlling the winds. That's a symbol of consciousness and discipline and focus. And the opposite is when sometimes you lose that discipline, you lose that focus, and you just have chaos and things get blown all over the place, and you might sabotage all the work you've done already. And now some people are never even in control of things to begin with, and so you just are constantly being blown back and forth all over the place by different winds, by different forces that cause you to do certain things or cause you not to do certain things or make you go left when you want to go right. So this WIND is actually an acronym for the letters WIND, and that stands for Wish, Implementation, Nerve, and Deep Values. And we're going to explore all of these in depth in this course. But your wish is the thing you desire. In this case, you're going to start your adventure by having a goal, having something you desire. For Ulysses, it was to go back to Ithaca. And in fact, I have a newsletter called Ithaca that's based on this whole story. And now many people don't know what they want, and so they end up chasing after what they think they want or what they think other people have told them they're supposed to want or do. And oftentimes, just starting your adventure is just requires being crystal clear about what it is you want, what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, what you want to experience or acquire. And now the pursuit of these things is the adventure. Now, a long time ago, I got to meet the author Ray Bradbury before he passed away. And something he said was that, he said, I managed to get everything I wanted in life by pursuing these things one at a time. And Ray Bradbury, aside from being just this incredibly imaginative writer, he was actually very focused and disciplined. And his story about how he really started out is just incredible. But we won't get into that yet. Anyway, your adventure starts out with your wish. This is almost like what Joseph Campbell calls the call to adventure, the thing that you're focusing on, the thing you want, the thing that you're going for. Now, the letter I stands for implementation. And this is really an answer to the question, what are you doing to make your wish happen? And a lot of people, if they don't have what they want yet, it's because they're not doing anything. Or they might be doing things that are the opposite of what would actually make their wish come about. Is there a way you can actually implement your wish, implement your quest, and make it better and faster and easier? The N stands for nerve, and this is where virtually everybody runs into a challenge. So by nerve, I mean that you're going to run into fears and self-doubts, and this is where most people turn back. Even if you know what you want, you can be daunted by sometimes just a harsh word from somebody, or a harsh word from your own mind, or just real fear because you're doing things that are scary, and you need to overcome that, and we're going to show you how. And now finally, the D is a driving value, and this could be your religion or your philosophy. It's just your overall beliefs about why you're here in this life, in this time and place, in this world. And when your whole quest, when your adventure is in alignment with your deep values, and when you're promoting those values as you pursue your adventure, you just get all this extra conviction and power, and it can make you virtually unstoppable. So in this course, we're going to explore, well, what do you really value? What motivates you? What gets you up out of bed, fired up, ready to do things? What motivates you, especially when you have to overcome incredible odds? Once again, thank you for signing up. I'm so excited that you're here. This is going to change your life. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next lesson where we talk about why you don't already have what you really want. I'll see you there.